I'm going to be talking about some of the work that we're doing at the Joint Bioenergy Institute in the realm of sustainable aviation fuels. In addition to talking about the work, we're going to take a step back and talk about why biofuels are necessary and why sustainable aviation fuels in particular are growing in importance, and then take you through some of the technology development steps and what comes next for our efforts. In terms of bioenergy motivation, I hope I don't need to convince you that climate change is a big problem. This is a map showing the warming over the past 70 years or so from NASA. It's not only an environmental challenge, but it's also a social justice and national security issue for everyone impacted by it. And in the United States, we developed the Energy Independence Security Act of 2007 and the Renewable Fuel Standard as a response mechanism to try and develop policies that could, I guess, catalyze the development of biofuels as an alternative to transportation fuels derived from petroleum. And petroleum is the primary source for transportation fuels and chemicals in the world today. And as we're seeing with the war in Ukraine and the pinch of the natural gas supply from Russia to the rest of Europe, how addicted to these substances we are. And petroleum products made from a barrel of crude oil are ubiquitous in our lives. That we touch them every day, we use them, we derive benefit from them. And so it's not just the fuels we're talking about that comprise jet fuel, diesel, and gasoline, but also other specialty chemicals. And we've seen growing attention and awareness of the environmental devastation wrought by single-use plastics and developing alternatives to those, as well as the light distillates that we get for natural gas and other products that we use in residential heating and industrial heating. And so when we're talking about getting off our addiction to oil, it's not sufficient or significant enough just to go after one of these cuts. You really need to get a replacement for the whole barrel of oil. And so while I'm going to be talking about the transportation aviation sector and jet fuels in particular, we are working at the facility that I am a part of, JBay, other technologies to eliminate all of these.